All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of
the Get Legit Podcast.
Man, we got our boy here, ATL Shump, with us.
Yeah.
You know, of course, I'm composed by Ferb.
And I'm Low Nose Music. And shit, we gonna rock it out today.
Absolutely, man. We're gonna be talking about comfort zone, getting out of your comfort zone, the benefits, sometimes the trials of getting out of your comfort zone. And we got somebody that came here from Mississippi, correct?
That's a fact.
Yeah, man, that was a big move. A lot of times moving is a big move. Tell us about why you came here and what you had going on, man.
Of course, I'm from Mississippi. Went to Mississippi State, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? Y'all represent.
Yeah.
Feel me?
That's hard, too.
Man, went to Mississippi State, graduated, hooped there, went out to Dallas. Played for the Dallas Mavericks G League team for like a quick little stint, you know what I'm saying? Like real quick like that, like snap your finger quick.
Okay. For real? So that's something a lot of people will never get to experience, just, you know, playing for a professional team. How was that in the sense of like comfort or being different for you? How was that?
I don't know, like bro, when you're in that type of limelight, you know what I'm saying, in college, SEC, it's almost like it's second nature. You know, that's why a lot of stuff, you know, that I do, it really comes second nature, whether it's like being in front of a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like I thrive off of that type of thrill of like just being in front of people.
Yeah, I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? So
was it anything uncomfortable or new?
The only thing that was uncomfortable about it was the politics of it. You start seeing like it's a lot of politics to go into it. It's a lot about who you know, who your people know. If your people don't know nobody, then it's almost cutthroat for you.
That's almost life.
Yeah,
that's almost life.
Yeah, for real. So like that was the only uncomfortable thing. And after the fact, when I say like it was a quick little, you know, stink with it. Yeah, and you know what I'm saying, like it was a dude there. Like quick little story. It was a dude there. Buddy was trash. Buddy was terrible. It was another guy there. He never played college ball, nothing like that, but he cold. I'm like, bro, I know he can play overseas or something.
Politics.
Look, I know he played overseas, so we get to like the little cut where they cutting people, you know what I'm saying, to go to the next session. Buddy that was trash got picked up to go to the next. Me and the old dude got cut. Right, like that.
Politics.
And so, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Buddy was like, yeah, you know, I know such and such, such and such. So I'm just like, well, dang. And, bro, it honestly took a lot of the game for me. You know what I'm saying?
But even in that, during those trials and adjustments, you probably learn like, yo, you got it. It's who you know. That does matter. Yeah. It does affect people.
Yeah.
So.
And I think as like, you know, the conversation goes on and the topics that we're gonna talk about and stuff, it's definitely gonna show like it's about who you know, getting out your comfort zone, and you know, and so forth.
Definitely, like we actually had a previous episode where we were talking about your network being your net worth, you know, and how important it is to really move around and be with people in the industry, or, you know, have a mentor, somebody that you can look up to or follow in the footsteps that's already done it. Because one thing that I tell a lot of people is you don't got to reinvent the wheel. It's going to keep rolling. You know what I'm saying? So you get your spin where you get your spin. And just one thing about you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you came to Atlanta and you were hungry.
Yeah.
You know, I was out here doing my thing, and I actually got introduced to you through a mutual friend, and I just seen you coming, you know, and you weren't even living here yet. You were just like coming to Atlanta, and I'm like, bro, Shump is out here, you know, like getting flyers, birthday parties, all that stuff, and I'm like, he trying to make some moves in the city. He trying to make some moves, and Shump actually was like, he reached out to me, and we got connected, and he was just like, yo, I'm trying to host some parties, I'm trying to get my name out here, I'm trying to do this and that, and like, the first thing that I remember, even when like our relationship was new and fresh, it was like charisma. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a lot of charisma. Like I figured that you knew what you wanted to do. So if it was a position or if it was a time and place where I had to put you in a situation, I knew you were gonna shine. You know, before and I probably never told you that. You know, we talk about it every now and then. But I never really told you that. But on this platform, I wanted to say I knew Shump was gonna do his thing from just like he was just hungry and drive. It was a lot, you know. It was like you can feel some people's energy sometimes.
Yeah. For sure.
And so I know as far as the transition from moving and like really putting the stamp on it and making it official, that it was some type of situation where you weren't as comfortable as you could have been, or it was something new basically. Mm-hmm. But I feel like you handled that real well. So like, how would you say that, what do you use is a better question. What do you use, or what tactics or mindsets do you use to feel comfortable in uncomfortable positions?
It's a good question. A lot of seeing you in some positions, man, he doing 100 things, hosting the party at the same time, man. So that is a good question, man. Mm-hmm. What are some of those tools you use in those uncomfortable positions?
So as an athlete, you know, athletes always use that terminology of, man, it's just like basketball. You know what I'm saying? It's just like basketball. So when I'm in uncomfortable situations, it's like I thrive off of like, okay, like,
back against the wall mentality. What is it though? Have you thought about what it is that makes you like perform in those moments? The back against the wall. Did it come from somewhere? Or
you feel like this.
You enjoy being in those.
Yeah.
So we got the perfect person for this.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if like the game on the line, bro,
you want the free throw.
I need the ball. Like, I need the ball. I got
mentality.
Yeah, I got videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm taking the last shot. Like, you know where the ball going. So like, it's like when I'm in situations where it's like hosting, even like he was saying, like when I first came out here, I hit Low up. I'm like, yo, Low, like I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to host. I said, man, excuse me, I said, y'all ain't gotta pay me a dime. I still got the text messages. Yeah. I said, y'all ain't gotta pay me a dime. I said, just like, let me get out there, and then, you know what I'm saying, if I start making bread from it, you know what I'm saying, that's what it is. And so then, you know, shout out to Oak, bro. Shout out to Oak. Oak put me on. They put me on, but Oak put me on for real. So yeah, man, get the Oak, and I'm doing a party, and it's just like you start like you be feeling like the energy. So like it's reminding me of basketball. It's reminding me like the crowd just going. They all watching me. You know what I'm saying? If I tell the crowd to stop, if I tell everybody in there to be quiet, like you gotta pay attention to me. So then, like, you know, through doing that, I start building the brand. I wasn't even ATL Shump. I told that. Tell them how you got today. ATL Shump. I was in Dallas, bro, and they made a flyer, and it was like the return of ATL Shump. I'm like, who is ATL Shump?
You like, check this dude out.
Yeah, see, I'm just like, man, sometimes, bro, when people give you stuff, it's like, you gotta go with it. It's like, you don't even think about it, you just gotta go with it. And so that's what I did.
Your person is bigger than what the name is. You made the name.
Exactly. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like, you know, it ain't what's on you, it's what's in you. You know what I'm saying? Like you got on Gucci, you feel me?
Right.
But I got on the person. You know what I'm saying?
I got on a jersey, you know what I'm saying? Some sweats that I cut up, you know what I'm saying? But you know, yo, it's just in you.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what we wear.
Yeah, so like, you know, building that name up, the ATL Shump thing, and it's just like now, if you want me in the spot,
yeah, you gotta come with it.
Like it's ATL Shump.
It's like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have no rate. They know what you bring. Yeah, I ain't have no rate, you know, starting out. It was like what they was just showing love and giving me. Right. Now it's just like, yo, Lo, y'all gotta pay that rate.
Yeah.
Like, y'all gotta pay that rate. If y'all wanna pay that rate, it ain't no bad blood or nothing. It's just like, it's just cool.
That's what it is.
It sounds like you took all of your, you know, those uncomfortable transitions and you look at them like an opportunity.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I've done that too myself, but I've never articulated till I'm listening to you speak about it. It seems like every time there's like all right, we need somebody on the mic. That's an opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To control the crowd or to promote my brand.
No matter where it's at. So no matter where it's at, no matter how many people in there. Yeah, like that's an opportunity for me to like, you know, get out there. Even like with Oak, again, shout out Oak for real, because Oak did it. I'm telling you.
Good. So it was a nice drink this Oak juice.
For real. A lot, bro. That's the thing. A lot of people want to show love, bro. Like you guys, man. Oak put me on for real.
That was a great platform. I miss Oak.
Oh yeah, Oak. That's nobody will know about Oak no more from here on out. They go on now.
Look, it was a night that Low wasn't there. So usually Low go on first, then it's another host that come on. So Low wasn't there, and JR, the DJ, you know what I'm saying? He was like, "Wait, the mic right there?" I'm like, "This low, this low, this low."
Like this low?
Yeah, this low scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to come in and step on toes with her. You know what I'm saying?
That mic clicked on.
It was all love though.
So boom. JR like, bro, I go to mic. So boom, I get the mic. I go for like 30 minutes, put it down. I'm just like, yeah.
I like
so then it started to become like repetitive. It was just like I get there.
He said I was late. Look,
I'm like,
and
Sean got
that's
it.
crazy. It's like I know. We're not gonna talk about how close he is to the club. We're not gonna talk about. He said I was late. So you looked at an opportunity with him being late. You like, and you looked at it as a business, as an entity, even considering, you know what, this is show.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't take those steps, even though it might have been fast and you processed it. You looked at the opportunity, looked at, you know, the pros and cons of it, and it took it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy.
Bigger reward than risk. And one of the
Thank
main
you for being
things.
late.
But one of the main things, and like I said before, it's like I had faith in Sean because I knew how he was moving, you know, and I had handed him the mics at a couple of other events before that might have been like less people, and like he did his thing.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know, we can't really put you in the budget right now, you know, because it wouldn't make sense to the rest of the team. But if I can, you know, give him some shine through my spot, I don't mind that. You know, like I feel like that's giving back because at the end of the day, you know, I feel like if somebody did that to me, I'm gonna remember that forever. No matter how far my career goes, no matter how far I go with what I'm doing, you know, and that's really where you build relationships, and that's where you build trust, and that's how people get on. You know, like I've done that with plenty of people where it's just like, all right, bro, like I'm gonna do what I can to give you a chance, and then you take it and you shine, you grind it out, you shine, you do it, and that's exactly what Sean has done. You know, and that's really like just looking back on it now, it's satisfying. Like not for me, not saying like, oh, I got all the credit. Like it's nothing like that. It's just like two strangers were able to get together, make a bond, and do the same thing. And it's not like me versus you. It's not competitive. It's not like, oh, I need to host more than he hosts or this and that. It's like, I got my brand, I got my style, I got my entity. He got his brand, he got his style, he got his entity. We can all eat.
Absolutely.
You know, there's plenty of microphones in the city.
And then like it go back to like the let your what y'all say, let your network.
Yeah, your network.
So it's like a circle with that, cause like the last T3 pool, you know, party, whatever, I recorded it. You know what I'm saying? I came, like it ain't no low, you gotta pay me. It's like, nah, like I'm gonna come and do this because I do photography, videography. Like I'm about to come and do you a video. It ain't gonna
Taking
be no
opportunity.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no Rudy who put together like, nah, this
You
real
gonna want
deal.
to call me next time. And
Yeah, well, it ain't about paying.
Right.
It ain't about he ain't never gotta give me a dime for nothing. If he do, it's just like, you know, no set amount, but like it's just like because you know what I'm saying, you got that connection with somebody because like at a time where like I needed you to like put me in a position, you ain't hesitate. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You ain't hesitate.
Nah, it's all love, man. But like, just getting back to like being uncomfortable and just growing. Like, I feel like that's one of the biggest things and one of the best aspects that you can get in a situation like that is learning to be comfortable. Like, a lot of people will never get there. You know, a lot of people understand. Well, we all understand to get to the next level, you're gonna reach some type of adversity, and that scares a lot of people. A lot of people cower away from it. A lot of people do everything to not get to it. And one thing for me, it's like, you just gotta bite the bullet. You know, it was a lot of things, and it helped my personal development a lot. I can honestly say that, like younger, I was always told, can't do certain things, you know, you gonna stand out, you the biggest person here, da 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 da, you know, so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, it's like when I really had to look inside myself and bite the bullet and be like, I gotta be cool with being uncomfortable, or I'm gonna be in this same position, feeling this same way, wishing that I can do something different, you know? And at the end of the day, it's like once you get to that point, the sky's the limit.
Absolutely.
The sky's the limit. It's it.
And a lot of times you get in those uncomfortable positions, and that's where your network starts to grow. You're meeting other people that are, you know what I mean? Whether it's you making it to Oak and making it to the next place and doing your businesses with the trucks, or you know what I mean? It's an uncomfortable position being an entrepreneur. So, but you met somebody that you could lean on. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel what I'm saying? So that those uncomfortable positions, I've met some of the best people. Sometimes those uncomfortable positions, as an introvert, believe it or not, you know what I'm saying? You don't even, you know what I mean? That's like me and you.
Yeah.
We knew each other for years.
He was not outside when I met him. He was not outside.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that goes into getting out that comfort zone, man. Do you want to go ahead and drop on the P's? Y'all want to take one of the P's? Show them how we do it around here?
All right.
Y'all know.
Yeah, okay. So I want to integrate this P. I'm going to start with purpose. And I want to issue a final question to Shump about that. And so basically with your purpose should never stop. You should never stop learning. You should never stop wanting to be better. You should never stop wanting to help people. Like, I feel like purpose is infinite. You know, if I had to make a quote, like purpose is infinite. So once you get to the point where you feel like you got to where you were going, look for the next spot. Look for the next spot. And with that, Shump, I just want to ask you, where do you see yourself going from here? And how do you see other comfort zones being broken? Even though it's easy for you, you know, which is a blessing because it's hard for a lot of people. But like, what's next for ATL Shump? What do you see yourself striving to get to? What's the next goal?
Man, the crazy part about that question is like you said earlier, like you saw it before I probably even saw it or felt it, or noticed it. And it's just like, man, so many people, you know, throw all these things at me, like, you know, what's next, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I see you here, I see you there, and it's just like, that's like for me, that's one of them questions, just like, man, however it happened, it happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know my purpose, like, in life is to make people feel good, make people happy, make people smile, you know what I'm saying? Like, my hands in so many things, bro, whether it be comedy, doing impressions, hosting, you know what I'm saying, photography, you know, just out in the city, helping people, homeless people,
all that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like my hands in so many things, so it's just like, man, I don't know. Like, but however it happened, I'm telling you, I'm gonna run with it, and like it's gonna be like a full force type of thing because, like, you know. I mean, I'm a Capricorn, so you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Lord.
You know,
I mean, you always think.
Man, I'm crazy ambitious, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you done thought about everything.
Yeah, like the need, bro, like the need to just be like successful is just like I want to go do, that's why I was hounding y'all about the podcast. I'm like, I'm like, yo, like, what's up?
Show like, get me on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm
every time I see Show out somewhere.
And that's the thing.
Hey, what's up with the podcast? I said, bro, I promise you we get you.
We gonna get you on there.
Anybody getting on it, we gonna get you on there.
And that's the thing, like that's one of those well, most people be uncomfortable asking.
Yep.
It's like I'm not, cause like if I don't ask, then what? You know what I'm saying? And even like being in like the club scene and you know nightlife or whatever, it's like, man, you run into so many powerful people who can put you in position.
Yeah.
But if you on some, man, that go DJ Envy right there. Like nah, man. I like DJ. I done been around.
Timid.
Yeah, I done been around DJ Envy. Like DJ Envy around me.
So it sounds like, hold on, it sounds like you just went into one of the P's, power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So that's the power. So basically,
the power of not being afraid. You know what I'm saying?
Because you can't, man. Like I grew up listening to Fabo. Me and Fabo like this. I can call Fabo right now, like, yo, Fabo, like, what, like, who would have thought? Right. I didn't know that 5 years ago. That's why I said, like, man, when you ask me that, what's your purpose? I don't know. I just know I'm here for a reason. I know I'm here to be in front of millions of people. I know that much. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but there's too many people telling me that it's gonna happen for it not to happen.
Right. Definitely. And one thing, before they did. And one thing, just to reiterate off that, because he definitely struck that power. You know what I'm saying, for the 3 Ps. But you gotta realize that when you're really, really, really powerful, you know what I'm saying, like you might not always know it. And one thing that people don't understand is even with meditation and forward vision and anything like that, sometimes you just gotta see the goal, and it won't be as vivid as you want it to be, but as long as you're working towards that direction, the universe gonna figure it out for you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It is gonna take that power that you have to not be timid, not be scared, to see those opportunities and then to expand on those opportunities. So that's real dope right there.
Absolutely. And I'll finish it off with prosperity, man. And it's kind of like what you were saying earlier. If you want to prosper, man, you have to get into those uncomfortable positions. And the benefit of those uncomfortable positions is that it creates opportunities. You're not going to create an opportunity in a comfortable position.
No.
You know what I mean? If you're sitting on the couch and you don't get up and walk to the fridge, you're not creating an opportunity to eat. You feel me? It's simple as that, or it's more complex. But make sure that y'all are out there getting out of y'all comfort zone, man. Talk to that person, whether it's about business, whether you just want to network with somebody. You know what I mean? You never know. You never know. And we got Shump here, ATL Shump.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Man, tell them where they can follow you at. Tell them where they can find you.
Man, so my TikTok is crazy right now. I'm slick TikTok famous.
I gotta start my TikTok.
You know what I'm saying? And that's Shump _3. Instagram, ATL Shump, ATLSHUMP.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, anywhere in Atlanta, I'm there.
All right.
Any spot in Atlanta, they booking me. I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
So look them up, man.
Look them up. Google me.
That's it. Nah, man, but it's been a real dope episode. We appreciate you coming on.
Man, no doubt. I appreciate y'all.
Hey, look, we told you we was gonna get you here. Yeah. And we definitely gonna bring some people back, man. But we appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all tell us what y'all think about the subject, man. This is the Get Legit Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. Join the GLP community, and we out. Peace. We always be.
And it's just like that.